What's up, everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Pyre Community RITE Night, which means, of course, some good old-fashioned multiplayer Pyre, featuring first and foremost none other than the members of the RITE Club Discord server, and all the rivalries therein. But those of you in chat, you are not off the hook. No, because you see the red circle with the white L below chat? You click on that and you'll find all of the various requests that you can make today, including things ranging from selecting players, exiles, masteries, songs, arenas, even Titan Stars are all fair game. So, without further ado, let us hop into versus mode, set ourselves back to our defaults. I will jump into Discord and, oh, hold on. We're already getting some requests here. Let me just see if I missed anything. Is this the first one? I believe so. Oh! Whoa. Where'd you get that emote from? That's very fitting. It does go along with what Edgy Shrek just requested, that being that we go to the boat, or the boat, as some might say. But let me get into Discord, as I was saying. Okay, and I have not skimmed through to see. We have lots of people here today, which is awesome, but is there anyone who has expressed interest in getting in for some matches? Let me see. Ramen. What else? Talk about allies and rivalries. You guys went off. It's quite the discussion in chat. Guys, I want to be honest with you. I don't know if I can read through all that without taking like a solid 10 minutes. So let's, why don't we start anew? Is there anyone who would like to get in today for some matches? Core. All right. Line lag. Oh, had Anor. Oh, Anor said she wanted to go first, but she's on keyboard mouse. Okay. I see. Should we open with Anor Core in that case? And then, you know, we can, of course, especially if we have a lot of people today, we can potentially swap around more frequently if we're trying to get a bunch of people in. That's always an option. Okay. Lilac would like to play against Core. So in that case, why don't we start with Core Anor, and then we can, in a little bit, swap out Anor, get Lilac in, and still have Lilac play against Core. Sounds like that is probably the plan. Okay, so let me get some invites going here. Huzzah. Hazoo. Oh. Okay, we are on the boat. Let me lock that one in. And we now have an exile request from Lilac to have one Orlek per player. I mean, yes, that is still a meaningful distinction, because you could have said Orlek and then we might be asking you, well, does that mean one person takes Orlek? Does that mean both people take Orlek? But the fact that you say one Orlek per player almost implies that you can have multiple Orleks on a team, and that idea is just kind of funny to me. You know, just suddenly everyone is Orlek. Oops, all Orleks. Somebody mod that right now.
Lids, just to be clear, you do have your controller in, so just letting you know.
This is a true statement. One moment. Well, actually, hold on. Why don't we see if it is behaving as is? And if so, I will leave it plugged in, for fear of upsetting the Steam Remote Play gods if I am to unplug it now. If it isn't working, then I'll unplug it and we'll tempt fate.
Move me first to player one, and then and then I think if you unplug it, should be fine.
Okay. Hopefully. Oh, yes! Keyboard and mouse, let me enable, and let us double check for you here, Anor, because it's been a while since we last had you on keyboard and mouse. All set? Alright. So again, we are headed to the boat, and each person must take Orlek. Just do a quick skim.
Can you there's 2 controllers showing.
Oh, there's still 2 controllers showing.
No, I
There
mean like
shouldn't
in
be.
Pyre. In Pyre.
Oh, that's scary.
I
when
don't know if that
happens.
matters, but
It
I
usually
can't, like,
does.
I can't do anything. Is what I'm trying to say.
I think we did upset the Steam Remote Play / Pyre gods.
What can you do?
I fear we may have. You know what? Let's just quickly restart Pyre. Because usually this is an indication that we need to do that.
I heckin' love Pyre.
One moment, but somebody forgot to unplug their controller at the beginning. Whoops.
We forgive whoever did that, but we will not name names.
I think we all know. Alright, let me resend those invites.
Liz, do you think I'm gonna beat Anor?
I think that it's going to be a close match, because it always is a close match when you two play each other.
Well, do you think it's gonna get the better of the other one?
It is
Right?
the first time in a long time we've seen Anor on keyboard mouse, so that's, I don't know. That used to be Anor's original controller setup. So does that mean that Anor's been holding back all this time? And now she's going to reveal her true power once again? Or is this just going to be something where she needs to shake off the rust and she would actually prefer to be on controller? I don't know. We'll have to see.
Can I have accusers, by the way? I didn't mention this.
Okay. Let us see.
That's okay.
Accusers and Anor, do you want true Nightwings or just straight up Nightwings? Oh, did it? I'll disable and re-enable just in case.
No, I think she's saying she forgot her controls. Like.
Oh yeah.
Had her controls.
Just in that conversation we were saying about does Anor prefer keyboard, mouse, or controller? Okay, let me set you guys up over here then. Let's see. This one.
I'm seeing a lot of hate in chat. Liz, can you maybe like quelch that?
Guys,
Stop that from
let's
happening?
let's be respectful in chat, okay? You know, we will of course the rights, that's where the players will be tested. Not in chat.
Okay.
I did not expect Anor to say that though. Alright, well, I think we are now good to go here. So again, it is 1 Orlek per team. Not 2, not 3, but 1.
Hear me, exiles. Welcome to the Hulk of Horus. Here one of you may walk the path to glory. May further shame befall whomever fails. Accusers, stand ready. The chastity, stand prepared. Now we shall get started.
Alright, well, of course, we know each player must have Orlek somewhere on their team. We'll see where they opt to put him. But the Mastery setup and the Talisman setup may, of course, differ from one team to the next. Core goes the Prayer Beads route. Nor with something similar here, also going Prayer Beads, Orlek in the lead spot. Nor says the stowaway.
Messenger Imp.
Messenger Imp in the second spot for Core. Now a speedy Jody in the second spot for Anor. And here's Core taking the stowaway with a little bit of leech. And a Web Lanthorn Tizo in the last spot for Anor. So alright, here we go, our first match of the day. Getting things started with an interesting boat match with Orlek. Of course, we'll have to see to what extent the boat magic makes an appearance. But right now it is Core getting started with a 25 damage Orlek plunge. No boat magic involved in that score, at least, but there's time yet for that to change. You just wish when those kinds of jumps where you get the big air time or the big height, you wish to see those at one of the more distant puddles so you can see just how far the jump goes, as Core makes his way in for another 25, because if you get the jump in from that in the closest puddle, you just don't get the chance to really appreciate it. But there's the stowaway, plunging in for 20, and she had 10 leech as well, coming from her talisman. And it's more Orlek here, another 25 damage plunge, and it does seem like those prayer bead selections on the Orleks are paying off here. Core able to leak back in with the stowaway, another 20 damage, another 10 leech. Anor now with Orlek, he plunges for 25. Orlek around Rosie, pocket full of posies. Ashes, and Jodariel and Orlek fall down. Oh, okay. You know, it was a double jump, so we do have to give it a little bit of credit for that. Maybe not quite what we think of most of the time when we say boat magic, but still, some merit to that. Here is Orlek back for Anor. Oh, now that's a combination of a long distance jump plus a little bonus jump from the ladder puddle. Orlek for Core. Oh, going for the wall bounce jump there. Unsuccessful, but you do have to appreciate the effort there. Ooh, okay, a little bit of boat magic for Anor on that occasion as well. You see, that is the key. When the players embrace the boat magic, it leads to success. 60% of the time, it works every time. Oh, and neither player could find the orb in the corner there for a second. Core is the first to uncover it, though, and that leads him to a 15 damage plunge. But now he no longer has Messenger Imp. Oh! A little bit of unexpected boat magic there, just when you thought the jump was over. Core got a little more, and with one score, Core could be able to seal the deal here. In fact, Anor can as well. Core with the boat magic fake out. He got the extra distance, but instead of going straight for the Pyre, he went sideways. You don't see that very often. A little bit of extra room here for Anor's Orlek. Makes his move, but he's blocked and now banished. Anor back with it, though. Oh, Core with a dangerous portal, though. Anor now with just an imp, although that is probably her preferred defender. Anor would just prefer that this exchange not happen directly in front of her Pyre. Now it's happening in front of Core's Pyre, and what just happened?
The accusers prevail. Although their
Good game.
adversaries
Gee,
put a
gee.
great effort. Thus end this night's proceedings.
Lilac said, somebody win already. And then suddenly, it just happened. There were definitely some portals involved.
Right.
Alright, well, that was our boat match to get things started. Let us know, chat, if there's anything we'd like for the next one. Now you're thinking with portals. Do we have anything else in particular we would like to go with? Of course, we can always leave it up to the players to take whatever they want. If you don't have anything in particular in mind, that is always an option. Or alternatively, you could take the none of the above option and say, I'm not going to pick the characters, and nor are the players going to do that. Lilac, first to the punch here, turning customize off, and that means, let's see. Okay, no, the arena we could still do. Oh, okay, for a second, for some reason, I thought these were going to be exile requests, and I was going to say we were going to have to wait for those, but no, we can still do an arena, and we can still do a song. All right, so in that case, that's basically everything. So I think we get started, and of course, this will randomly select players' exiles, masteries, and talismans. Won't even get to see what they are in advance. We're just going to get thrown straight into the action here.
The accusers shall confront the chastity.
Cur, Demon, and other Cur for Core. Demon,
Now
Imp,
begin
and Crone for Nor. Other details to be determined, although that plunge actually tells us a lot. With a 15 damage Cur plunge from Rookie, that means he has to be all left side for Core, so mobility, but missing out on a little bit of damage and some of the defensive and less often seen casting-related talismans, or rather, masteries. Nor momentarily defenseless. Oh, but she has the can singularity, and it comes in clutch. She also has the imp salute, as she is demonstrating here. Although she's defenseless now, except once again, the can singularity with the perfect timing.
Get out, Tizo.
Jody. Over to Udmilda. Bright Wisp automatically passes it to Jody. We are learning a lot about these teams here. Explosive Temper. Oh, okay, so Dalbert has very different setup than Rookie did. Dalbert looks like he's much more on the right side, whereas Rookie has nothing on the right side of the tree. Ooh, Anor winning the orb back in a potentially dangerous position here. And with the Howler, oh, it's not quite enough, but she does set up a dangerous portal. Or, with Dalbert, oh, hops over and in for 20, and as we were just saying, Dalbert has at least a little bit on the right side, so he has the 20 damage. Oh, he's in fact all right side, or almost all right side, because he has the built-in prayer beads. He did not get banished after that plunge, unlike Rookie, as we see here.
It's called Guiding Light.
Core, momentarily defenseless. He returns, though.
Now go.
Where is... Oh, Norse Portal is very close to Core's Pyre. The Core sees that.
An interesting
Auto pass from the Bright Wisp. Now it's just Iggy back. Nor tries to time her move, but loses Jody. Here's Dalbert. Comes up a little bit short here, though. Udmilda. And the portal has moved. It's not as threatening as it once was, but Core still blocking it here. Jody. Down she goes. Now it's Tizo. And only Tizo. And in his Howler form, is it enough? Not quite. Core now. Blocked. Knocked back. Nor. Retrieves. Once again, the portal is dangerous, but Core has it covered. Iggy against Tizo. And Iggy wins out in that exchange. Now he goes down, and it's Udmilda and Tizo who return. Dalbert back defensively for Core. And Anor able to make it all the way in here for 15 damage in plunge. Does mean, though, that she is now Tizo-less.
Oh, I have Sling Bullet.
Ouch. Flung with force of will.
15 damage throw there from Core's Cur. That's a tongue twister.
Not much force of will.
That time a
behind
little
that
quicker.
thrust.
8 damage on the throw.
There. Shall it come?
Rookie. Pass one away, and then that clears up enough space to throw this one in for the full 15 again.
Merely a glancing blow.
Excuse me?
What? Did I?
Can anyone explain what just happened? Does anyone have any clue what we just witnessed?
Did I plunge again? Or what? Something like that? Did I score again?
Can we?
Let's
No!
finish this
No!
right. We can finish this right, and then we'll replay review.
We're gonna have to check the tape on that one.
The orb.
No!
None left unscathed. Ouch.
How far this is?
That is an insanely far throw.
Do it. Done.
Oh man. The rare sniping Cur throw. You just don't see that every day.
You are powerless for now. Rookie flung the orb into the
Sap
flame.
throw Cur, exactly.
Now go on, just once more. Exactly.
Though not necessary on this occasion, Core plunges and Anor holds on with 2. Anor now with Jodariel. Stuck in a corner there, though, behind that imp. Now loses her imp. Gets caught behind another imp, and this could be the end, though Jody has returned. There she goes, though. For threatening to score, and does, to take the win.
Accusers prevail. It was as though the scribes themselves
did someone clip it?
stood by their side.
Yeah, did someone happen to clip whatever the heck
Done.
we just... Oh, that was also a hangover, Jody? Ruh-roh. Did someone happen to clip whatever we just witnessed? Okay, hold on. We need to check the tape on this one.
So we went down to 47.
Let's see.
It's just +0 though.
Okay,
Okay,
hold
like
on.
nothing happened, I think. It was just a weird
All right.
bug.
So there's the 15 damage throw. That gets Nor down to 62. No, 47. Then, merely a glancing blow. Wait, hold on.
A 0. It's a 0 damage throw from someone.
What is this background? First of all, I've never seen this. How did this happen? +0, still 47. And then it goes back
Oh,
to normal. It still says 47.
maybe it was the imp that was like running on top of it.
Hold on. Yeah, let's see.
I know
Before
the
that
imps
score.
Are very weird.
Before Core
there's
made
like
this
some.
score.
I've seen bugs in the past where some shenanigans with the imps,
Wait,
you know, the
what?
pyres.
It's a Cur throw that you scored with, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Cur's throwing. Oh, there's an imp. There's an arena imp that's
Yeah.
moving right on top of Anor's Pyre. At this
Yeah.
imp, watch this imp. As Core's throwing it, did the arena imp score?
I don't know.
I think the arena imp might have scored. In fact, I think it actually might have scored multiple times. If you look closely, I think it might actually have that +0 showing multiple times. Watch very closely. Wait, I might be able to slow this down more. I think if you watch very closely, you'll see there's a little stutter, and it sort of shows the +0 multiple times. This is maximum slowness. Okay, so there's the normal score. However, can't see the imp here, but does that, this little animation as if someone just scored. +0. Wait. Did it get another one? No, okay, it just scored once. I thought it might have scored twice. But I'm pretty sure the arena imp just scored, is the answer.
Something like, I don't know, yeah. This is Pyre, by the way.
See, these are the kinds of comments that I expect to see from my rotor, but when Phaler was saying these kind of things earlier, it's a little scary. It's a little scary.
You gotta watch out for that Phaler guy. I think he's in with Unmilda.
Alright, well. Anyways, now that we have all witnessed, a Bottled Void might have had something to do with it. Maybe the combination of Bottled Void and the imp? I don't. Oh, wait, hold on. Do we need to bring it back up and see?
No, we don't
Did
need to
Anor
bring it
have
up.
someone respawning right as this happened? And was that someone, Bottled Void Jodariel? I don't know. I don't know.
No, I
Okay,
think she's
Anor says
alive.
she's good for a
Oh,
couple more, and then maybe we'll get Lilac in so that Lilac can play against Core. Is there anything else we would like to see between Anor and Core in that case? Besides crazy phantom scores?
You can turn off the sermon.
The players are picking exiles for each other. Pretty sure that Jody respawned because in the beginning of the round, that might have been the reason as well. Might be. Alright, you're picking each other's talismans as well. And the song is Core's choice. Core, what would you like the song to be?
Grand Ceremony.
What'd you say? Grand Ceremony?
Yeah.
And masteries while we're at it. I mean, it was the dramatic third component, so maybe the caps were appropriate. Okay, so basically you're picking everything for your opponent. As I've said on previous occasions when we've done something like this, I think the precedent is important here. Anor will be choosing for Core first, and so
Accusers,
if Anor is
cursors,
generous
the chastity,
with what she gives Core,
welcome.
will Core return the favor, or will it go the other way around?
Who shall
I'm
conduct
gonna be generous. I'm gonna do something.
Anor says don't go crazy, Core.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm gonna give you like a build.
It should be Grand Ceremony, yeah. If you want to build around that.
I'm giving you 3 nomads, by the way.
Oh wait, what? Was there an arena as well? Wait. Did I miss an arena? Or we picked the arena based on the song.
Yeah.
Wait, who picked the? Oh, Core picked the song, which was based on Anor's request.
Well,
Therefore, has Anor functionally predicted the arena, or was that Core? Who are we giving credit on this occasion?
Me. Yeah, no, I'm giving you a 3 nomads build. It's epic. Pick me something epic.
Nor says we'll split the
That
credit
is so
30-70.
epic. I picked Snandra.
That's what a banishing throw crone that Anor gave to Core.
Pick Snandra. Somebody do this. I can't do it. Someone's got to do it.
Snadra, okay.
Okay. All left side, goals bracer.
That's pretty generous. It's a standard power casting Snadra. Nothing wrong with that.
Anor?
It wasn't me moving stuff. Yeah, Anor can control your side.
Oh, Crone. But you good. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, bruh.
Almost the legendary Crone Talisman in the modded glade that we have altered so that there are no obstacles in it whatsoever.
Lendl, take Lendl. Somebody take Lendl. All left side. Vengeful Vow.
Lendl.
Is there anyone in the campaign who has Vengeful Vow?
Yeah, Deluge.
Oh, he does? Okay. I was gonna say, it feels a little bit Lendl-esque, in a way. He is a tad vengeful, one might say.
Please give me Web Lantern. I'm gonna give you Sacred Bond. Please give me Web Lantern. Give me something. Okay, thank you.
So generous.
Okay. Nomad. Full right side. Full right side. And go Frozen Soul. How about that? That's funny. Frozen Soul.
Alright, here we go. With teams selected by the opponents. Everything from the character to the talisman to the masteries. We ended up with some interesting setups. I mean, it is all nomads on Anor's side. And at least one or two of those are maybe the way you would usually build a nomad, although triple nomads is pretty unusual. And then on Core's side, double Crone plus an imp, and there is the imp, throwing that one in for 14. There's that big cast from Snadra. Throws it in for 20 and also has some leech built in as well. Lots of banishments here. Right now it is just Snadra against Tizo. Until the other nomads return. Now the Crones do as well, and suddenly, this advantage Core.
Oh no, I missed!
Throw is off the mark. It does banish, but I think Core was going for the score. Now Core's defenseless. One thing worth noting is that Core's exiles take a lot longer to come back from banishment than Anor's exiles do. So if we're talking about match,
Because she has
It
Divine
comes down
Retribution.
mostly
Retribution.
to banishments, then Anor would probably
Oh, what's me?
have the advantage in that case. Core does have the Web Lanthorn, though, which is powerful enough that that could single-handedly turn the tide in Core's favor. So maybe it does balance out in that way. Oh, and meanwhile, Anor just casually plucked the orb straight from Tizo's clutches as he was about to throw it in.
The orb is taken.
Big waves. This is actually hilarious.
Core with the Crone throw, it's unblockable, and this time it does hit the mark for 30 damage.
Okay.
More big casts from both sides. And explosions to boot. Core gets the throw off in time despite getting banished. Still able to get 30 damage out of that play. That gets us pretty close here in what is functionally a 2-score game
No,
at
I
the moment
can't. Freak.
on either side, despite the differing amounts of Pyre life. given the differing amounts of damage that each player can do. Although Core does, or rather Nor, in some instances does have access to Leech, which is not something that Core can do. Core, no time to throw that go round. And Core sneaks in a quick throw here, although one more damage would have made a world of a difference because it is still a 2-score game for Core. Even with a full damage Crone throw, he's still 1 damage away. That one's not quite max damage, but doesn't make too much a difference. At this point, anything would do for Core. That is, unless, again, Nor is able to leech, although at this point, even 10 leech wouldn't make that big of a difference. The Core's defenseless.
My Divine Retribution. I mean...
Oh, and Nor, I think, was trying to make a point of scoring with one of the leeching nomads, but might not have had time. That throw does hit the mark, and Core gets the win. GG.
Good game.
The rite is complete.
Well played, you two. Let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
Yeah, GG obviously stands for Go Grandmas. Ari and I, in unison. Well, let us know if there is, for some reason, got a bug with the releasing your cast at the beginning of the round. Strange, indeed. Go Grandpas. Alright, well, we do have a request for 3 masteries. And customize off. Those do still work together. Alright, and Nor says this will be her last one, then she will swap out, and it sounded like Lilac is likely to be the one to take Nor's place, assuming that still works for you, Lilac. Let us know if there is anything else we'd like for this last one between Core and Nor. But we may be good to go here. So let's get started.
The accusers shall now face.
Okay, so for Core, it's Worm, Imp, and a Harp. It's Harp, Imp, and a Savage for Nor. So actually, pretty similar team compositions here, at least at first glance. Of course, some of the details may vary, but it's Core getting started with a 13 damage throw. And Nor Stowaway can salute to get to the orb quickly.
So you did 3 masteries, right?
Should be, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I webbed Lanthorn on my imp. That's convenient.
Oh, wow. And I definitely just saw a Can Singularity on Core's side. I think it was on Pamitha. Sometimes it's hard to tell when all the exiles are standing next to each other. And there is a 20 damage Harp Plunge.
And I have prayer beads.
Oh, and you have prayer beads. Okay, so clearly Pamitha was not the one with the Can Singularity. It must be Gilman. Pamitha can't make it through this time. Nor's Pamitha. No salute for her, it seems. Stowaway. Oh, does she also have infinite stamina from the mastery? It seems like she does. Or 2-pronged attack, although he's blocked. Nor retrieves, only for Core to quickly win it back here with Pamitha. And Pamitha gets in here for 20. Stowaway. She's quick, but she's stopped, at least initially.
Oh, I think I have extra presence on my worm. Are you sure you saw Can Singularity?
I thought I did. That was interesting.
Yeah, I think my
Dying
line
Flame,
is,
extra damage there.
my presence is really my trail is really long.
this worm.
I could be wrong, but
Let's take a bit of a closer look. Well, you definitely have Web Lanthorn on the imp. Trying to take a look at course. Maybe I was wrong about the can singularity. Didn't seem to notice it there, but Honor able to plunge in for 20 with her harp, who does not have.
is that really long?
Prairies.
That looks kind of long, doesn't it?
Does seem a little longer than usual.
I could be wrong. Oh, freak! I'm not paying
worm.
attention.
Worm trail. Honor once again with a randomized imp salute to turn into a howler. Gets the block and the banishment. Oh, and just barely gets banished. Both of her exiles, that is. Although, oh, is that must have been a typhoon ball. Stowaway. And Tizo, now just Tizo. He's blocked. Banishes one of the defenders, but Core gets it back and throws it in with his worm. Good for 15. Stowaway. Blocked. But she gets it back. Banished this time, though.
If I were that one, I'd be rather angry. Oh.
A duel of the harps, and Pamitha defeats Pamitha.
My.
But the Stowaway able to sneak through there, and that 28 damage. Bonus is starting to add up a little bit there.
Burns relatively brighter.
Means there's no Stowaway in this round, but Stowaway will return after this score, and it means with her, Honor has enough damage to win with one score, but Core can as well. And there it is.
The accusers prevail.
Good game.
GG.
Their adversaries came ever so close.
Well played, you two.
The right is ended.
Yeah, Nightbot is weird. Nightbot is supposed to allow links from Twitch specifically. Like someone
Until the next
someone linked the clip earlier, right, from the weird score, and that was fine. And for some reason, Nightbot's mad with this clip link. So Nightbot needs to get with the program here. That's not your fault. Yeah. What? See, why does it... Or is Phalar able to do it because he's a mod? Is that why? Yeah. I wonder if that's why. Now that you mention it. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Okay, well here's the... We'll take a quick look at the clip. And I think that was going to be Honor's last one. And that means we'll be looking to get Lilac in just a second. In fact, why don't I just send the link to, or the invite to Lilac, and while we're waiting to get Lilac in, we'll take a look at the clip. Lilac, invite on its way. Now let's look here. Oh, we can do music or audio for it as well. I thought I did. That right there, that is perfectly synchronized. That is like, that was interesting. Frame by frame, identical. And by pure chance, no less. Frost King. Noble sacrifice. Noble sacrifice. Okay, let me see. Did we get, did that invite work, Lilac?
Hello.
Hello. Did the invite go through?
Yes it did.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry, I had to switch voice calls because I was in another voice chat.
Oh,
With
okay.
whom? With who?
Why do you want to know?
I don't know.
I mean, you brought it up.
Yeah, you brought it up.
With a blown
You made
arm.
it sound like we just weren't good enough.
No.
You think you're like
that.
you're like.
Oh,
being
sorry.
elitist.
I had other people I was talking to.
Yeah.
No, I meant it like
Okay.
I'm sorry for not accepting the invite right away. I was doing something else.
No,
okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
It's okay. You're cool and you're awesome and you're hanging out with your friends and you're just so much better than us. We get it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
That started out the way you said that started out as like actual reassurance and then it devolved very quickly. So I'm not sure if I'll accept that or not.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. I just canceled the invite to resend it, and then I realized that I probably didn't need to do that. But there, you have a new
yeah,
invite.
I was already in the game, but thank you.
Oh, well, now you can be
okay.
in the game.
Yay! That's awesome. I will be Dissidents this time, I think.
Okay. How do we feel about Accuser's Dissonance? Is that different enough color scheme wise that we're okay, or
Yeah, I think it's fine.
it's
I
fine?
think so.
I think it's fine. It's like gold and orange. It's not too different.
I kind of want to eat the Accuser's Sigil. The colors look appetizing.
How do you eat a color?
Purple.
Purple. I don't know, you just like if I could eat the Accuser's Sigil, I would.
But you can't, so it doesn't make sense.
I could like print it out. I could like
But then you're just
print it
eating
out.
paper.
Are you a fan of orange flavored things?
Am
What
I?
with the Accuser's Sigil being orange, I would assume it would be orange flavored.
It actually looks more like a golden brown. Like I
Could be like
expect
honey.
more of like a honey vanilla type flavor. That's the vibe I'm getting
Okay.
from it, which is
can see
kind of
that.
unfortunate because the Accusers don't deserve such a based flavor. If I'm being honest.
Alright, well, is there anything we would like to see for this first match between Core and Lilac? Ooh, caramel. I don't know, I
Yes.
feel like that'd
oh my
be
God, I love
darker, though.
caramel.
I hate
like that'd be more of a-
caramel.
get out.
Get out! Get out now!
Make me.
You're banned
You
from
say
White
that.
Knight.
No.
I mean, I'm very capable of doing that.
Yes, he is.
It's a joke. I love caramel. I love
Oh,
caramel.
okay. Okay,
love
it
it
must
so
have
much
just
I
been a
call it
misunderstanding.
Don't make Lids angry, Core.
I've seen what Lids does when he's angry. He bans people for saying that dreaded F word that we can't repeat.
You watch yourself.
That's why I censored it for the
What's-
kids at home.
What? Wait, which F? I know many F words.
Yeah, I know many F
unfortunately.
words too. So yeah, one of them.
Why don't you
Just-
tell me what F word you mean?
It's
Core?
just one of them. Just
You
think
can
of all the
DM
F
me.
words that you know and just say, oh, it's one of those.
Okay, yay.
Just when you're in here, I would just suggest never use an F word. Any F word.
Fruit.
Okay.
Frying pan.
Oh no, you're getting close.
Frost King. Failer.
I wouldn't go further.
You dare
Uh,
to tempt fate. F is for
Fate?
friends who do stuff together. U is, you know, we should probably start the ride.
Yes.
I remember you. I watched one of your Mass Effect
The
streams,
accusers shall
and I like
take
heard
on
you and your
the
friends
dissidents.
making a bunch of SpongeBob references.
Welcome.
This is true. We were recently doing a SpongeBob themed match in Mass Effect.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was correct about the presents, by the way.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I will be right back in like less than a second.
It's not so.
The deluge.
They're hockey pucks. One moment, please. How long? How long are we going for? Let's do. Oh no! Wait, her name. Wait. Hold on. That's not the same.
Choose someone.
She dodged it. She dodged it.
She did dodge it. I was like, huh, that's funny.
not
Usually it
annoying.
deletes their messages when I do that. Why didn't her messages go away? That's strange.
Dude, you took out an innocent? How dare you?
Anor may have caught a stray there. And Orina did eventually get what she deserved, though.
Ooh.
Boo.
Were you telling me to have fun or someone else?
What did I miss?
Oh, nothing.
Someone
I can't,
said the
like...
Someone may
Someone
have
said
said
the-
the F word.
someone
Who said the F word? Faye? Faye? Faye?
No, Anor said the F word.
I saw someone in the chat say Faye, and that...
Were they banned?
No.
Were their messages deleted?
What did Anor say?
She said the
No,
F
we
word.
just told you.
Oh no. What F word is it?
You can pick now, Yakety. You can pick.
No, I can't, because I don't have control.
Oh, that would probably help.
Lids.
Yeah, that would help. quite
There
a
we
bit.
go. Now you can.
Thank you. I see you picked
Oh,
the...
also, wait,
the-
hold on a
the-
second.
Mm?
You might want to change these because
Uh.
Anor may have set them for something different.
Thank you. I see you picked the unbased Sir Deluge.
Well, I was gonna pick Sir Gilman, but Sir Gilman had -3 presence,
I see.
so it was not a lore decision. It was a strictly gameplay decision.
I see.
Gilman.
I need to know what the F word is now. Flute?
You don't need to know. Yes. it's-
Frog?
You got it. It's flute. It's flute. It's flute. Oh, freak! You might ban me, but it's flute. It's flute.
Lids, what's the F word?
Headwind.
Were you watching last week?
Did someone say it last week?
Were you watching my stream last week, Yakety?
I think I was there last week, wasn't I?
Okay.
Okay, what F word?
Maybe. Oh, you definitely were. Yeah, you definitely were there.
Were people saying
Yeah.
the F word nonstop while I was gone, Core?
No,
I
no.
don't
We just
know.
had a small discussion around it, and it was named
Teaser.
by some people, so it was said out loud by some people. So, but I don't want to name names because I don't want to get anyone in trouble, you know.
Gareth?
Do we need to teach you the alphabet?
Yeah, it's Gareth. That's the F word. Yes, you got it.
I'm exercising all my options here. Why do you keep picking Faye?
Actually, it's Tay. Get it right?
No, it's Faye.
Yeah, I like Faye too, but Liz has Tay on this account.
Alright. I do not know what this unless you mean like some of the F words that are like blatantly offensive. in all contexts.
Yeah, we're referring to those.
Okay.
So you shouldn't say it, right?
Right.
Yeah. Holy, that's a quick warlike.
Alright, well, here we go for our first matchup between Core
The chastity
and
of
Lilac.
Pyre is the first to falter.
Is Core getting us started with a 25
Wait, did that say
damage.
chastity? Did Brian just say chastity?
Wait,
He does mess up the names of the teams sometimes.
I think he just said chastity.
he's getting old. He's getting old. And he's forgetting his names. What a
He's
shame.
just a little confused.
In goes the orb.
He needs to go to the retirement home in the downside.
Good.
Why do you? Okay, Core. I'll use the correct name. Why do you Why have you been picking Tay?
Because I wanted to.
Rose to the occasion.
Okay. I don't know. I was just curious if there's any other reason for it. Because there could have been. Who knows?
Oh, okay. Is there a reason I picked Headwind?
No, probably not.
So why did you
What's
ask
wrong with Headwind then?
specifically for Faye?
There's nothing wrong with Headwind.
I think there's something wrong with Headwind.
What do you? Wait, what? What do you? What
I'm
are-
reading between the lines here. What's
What's
Headwind have
wrong
to do
with
with it?
Headwind?
What's wrong with
There's
picking Faye?
A devious maneuver.
I never said there was anything wrong with picking Tay.
It sounds like you're
Orb is
trying
taken.
to make some statements.
What? Like what? What kind of statement?
It wasn't
know.
me!
Tell me.
It was Lilac.
I was asking if you like picked Tay on purpose because, well,
Absolution.
some of us in RITE NITE happen to be a big fan of her, and I was wondering if that had
So are
anything
you
to
saying
do
that
with
no
it.
one is a fan of Headwind? And that's why you don't care if anyone takes Headwind? That's pretty mean.
No, that's not what I was saying.
Sounds like that's what you're saying.
No, it's
I'm
not.
just saying, that's what I'm hearing.
I didn't care about Headwind because
You
he's not my
don't care
favorite
about
character.
Headwind?
Yes, I do. I do care about Headwind. He's just not my favorite character. GG.
Oh my
Okay.
goodness.
And what the crush
Chat, I don't know if we can stand for this Headwind slander.
thus end this
Slandering him.
night's
He's just not my.
Headwind did nothing wrong.
I never said he did.
until the stars align.
I never said he did anything wrong. You're twisting my words.
Alright, chat. Well, let us know if there's anything we ought to do for the next one. Like maybe, I don't know, some kind of match to make it up to
I'm
Headwind?
having my revengeance now.
Your revengeance? Someone call Raiden. And get the memes rolling.
The accusers.
We're back on the
way.
boat.
The dissident.
The key question is, who will have nanomachines for their talisman?
Now
Wait,
begin.
who's the You mean Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact?
No, I don't mean
Okay.
that. I mean Raiden from
That's-
Metal Gear Solid Rising
that is the-
Revengeance because you said
That's-
Revengeance.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with anything Metal Gear related, my apologies. Although, Lids, I must ask, are you familiar with anything related to Genshin Impact?
Not really, no. I know the name of the game, but that's it.
Fair.
Now. Tay's aim was true.
Oh, now Edgy Shrek is
Wait.
coming in with a request for a Headwind for the next one. Okay. We'll be sure to do that
Wait.
next time.
Wait.
Oh, wait, what? No, it's additional Headwind slander. What is going on?
Wait, Core got Tay and I got Almer.
Real?
What does this, what
What does
this
it mean?
What does it mean? What's the symbolism behind this?
Tay flung the orb into the flame. Now. Tay
Black
plunged
magic
into
jump
the
there from the
fire.
stowaway. Was the stowaway a witch all along? Tune in at 8 to find out.
Stowaway is a witch.
Sir Deluge threw it in.
Why are the accusers so green?
You can't just
They're
banish me.
green.
You can't just banish
Yes, I
me.
can. Yes, that's how the game works.
No,
That's how the game works, dude.
no. You don't, how do you know how the game works?
I played it. I'm playing it now.
It was but a
I don't
little
think you are.
splash.
Then who is? Then who's playing Dissidents?
You tell me.
And it is
It's me. GG.
It's a me,
The accusers
Mario.
prevailed.
It's a me, Lilac.
They overwhelmed their adversaries utterly.
I think Mario does it better.
The ceremony is
Okay,
complete.
that's fair.
Alright, well let's head on back, and we do already have a request for the next
Until
one,
The next rite.
though I can't say I am pleased to share it. No
Yes.
headwind. Both players must use the stowaway.
Yes.
What is this?
My beloved.
Headwind
My
slander.
beloved. I have nothing against
It's
Headwind.
across
I
the
love
board.
Headwind.
Suddenly everyone is turning against Headwind. I don't understand. Headwind did nothing wrong.
I love Headwind. I love Headwind. He's my guy. He's my buddy. We're friends. We cook together on the weekends.
Okay, oh well, yeah, other nomads totally fine. Just Headwind. He's not okay.
What did Headwind do to you, Shrek?
I know, right? This is what I mean. What's wrong with Headwind?
Jeez.
Snadra is encouraged even. And then 2 masteries as well. Okay.
2 masteries shared between the 2 of us, or wait.
I assume that means... Oh, wait, 2 masteries total? I assume that means per team. That has to be per team.
Per team, yeah, per team.
Shall now
But it
face
means pick very carefully which characters you choose to put those masteries on.
who shall conduct the rite.
We can do that for the next one, Lilac, but I think that conflicts with what Frost King has here.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so just bear in mind, that means you're going all in on Manly and you won't have any masteries on anyone else.
I don't need anyone else.
This
Not
is a
even
one
not-
Manly
Not
kind
even
of show.
Tay?
Not
You
even
don't even
Tay.
What's wrong with Tay?
Nothing's wrong with that. I just don't need her.
You're supposed to be the wagon wall, her friend.
Yeah.
And
Rock me, mama, like a wagon wall.
suddenly you don't need her?
You can only have 2
Oh.
masteries, by the way. So these are your 2 masteries for your
You
whole
could
team.
put them both on the stowaway if you'd like, but then you won't be able to put them anywhere
Wait,
else.
this doesn't work, remember? Oh, yes, it does. You have to click the tech.
You can do both on her. There is a tech though
There's a tech. You
that
gotta
will
click-
make it so you
click
don't
the
have to use all of
Click
them.
scout. Click scout. Click scout. Click scout. Click scout now. Click the scout button. Click Click
Which one is that?
the salute. Yes. Consider me. Okay, go back. You're good.
Okay.
Now you're free.
You're free.
Okay, I didn't know that was called the scout button.
Sometimes we refer to it in passing as scouting out the other team
Ah, got it.
or checking the scouting report.
You could also press the salute button. That will also.
Tay.
Okay. But we can have talismans, right?
Correct.
Messenger imp.
So whatever happened to your sibling bond? Huh?
I have a sibling bond. But it's not by need, it's by choice.
Okay, fair.
Some would say that that makes the bond even stronger. Because it's not out of necessity or desperation.
Perhaps surprisingly wise words from Coranium.
Surprisingly.
Yes.
What, do you take me for a sap? That's Manly.
No.
He's on my team.
I noticed that.
decided yet?
Was there a specific request to pick Snadra?
You cannot pick Hedwyn. Snadra is apparently encouraged, but not required.
I'm going to do something that I'm probably going to regret later. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
A wild Gareth appeared. What do you do?
It's because he's evil Hedwyn. And Stowaway was the only specific request.
Stowaway and a ban on Hedwyn was also
Got it,
specified.
Got it.
Alright, here we go with our Hedwynless match. And only 2 masteries across the entire team for both players. Right now, Lilac is defenseless, so that means time for Manly to throw it in, and of course it'll be interesting to see to what extent the players lean more heavily on the character that does have those 2 masteries. Oh, as Core gets a huge exploding sapling play, although Orlek comes back instantly with his talisman, except he didn't come back the second time.
Oh.
So that means this time, Core is able to throw it in once more with Manly. Stowaway first to the orb, gives it up to Orlek.
No!
Down he goes. And he's gonna have to wait the 30 seconds this time, and that means more space for Core to set up another sap throw. Yeah, it's almost a true Nightwings build, that's true. Orlek does get the quick respawn this time, but he goes down again, and he gets another quick respawn, except from some ranges, that sap throw is unblockable, and so Core still able to get the win.
GG.
GG.
Manly is so
The
awesome.
ceremony is complete.
No comment.
Well, let's head on back.
I should say Manly Jr.'s father is so awesome.
Yes.
Are you implying that there's a chance that Manly Jr.'s father may not be Manly?
No, I'm saying it is Manly, but I'm not referring to him as Manly.
Okay. Just seems
I
like
mean,
that's a distinction without a difference.
No, but I'm referring to him in relationship to Manly Jr.
Okay. Alright. Well, we do have Lilac's request that was in the queue to have 2 masteries shared across the 2 players. So does that functionally mean 1 mastery per
Yes.
team?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot of masteries.
One
Is there anything else?
is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
Pair 2 can be as bad as 1.
It's the loneliest number since the number 1.
Right? That's in part why I set it to just a maximum of 1 mastery, so Core can't just go, oh, don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna take both of these. Oh, 1 sec, we're going to the pit. And...
Core, would you consider yourself a Manly fanboy?
No.
Well, you seem to speak highly of him.
No, I think he's a good father, you know? Sure, there might be some qualities that are not the best, but he cares after Manly Jr. and I care for
Do
Manly
you have
Jr.
any... has he ever, like, explicitly shown to be a good father to Manly Jr.?
Yeah, because he talks about him and he like cares for him.
When has he ever been shown caring for Manly Jr.?
If you watch the rights, he puts a shield on his Manly Jr.
a manly family, if you will.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
dear. He throws his son onto the battlefield and then blows
Yeah,
him up. The
that's really
quintessential
good
example of a
Yeah,
loving father.
He's learning. He's teaching his child about warfare.
As every parent should.
Yeah.
Lilac, it is your song of choice for this one, courtesy of Anor.
Alright. I think I will pick the... Wait, what's old Never to Return?
It's Never to Return
Is it-
version that was in like the beta or pre-release version, but didn't ultimately get released.
I pick this one then. Yeah, that's what I thought. I have heard it before. It's real good.
All right. I think we're ready to go then.
The one mastery?
Users
To rule them
One
all,
mastery.
and in the pit, bind them.
welcome.
Question: If it's mainly junior, so like, what is the consensus? Are saplings like actually the children of the saps, or
Yeah.
so Manly has a child?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
You see,
It's the seeds. He throws the seeds out, and
Okay.
they grow
Is he
into.
producing these seeds himself?
are you
Yeah,
familiar with
that-
what pollen is?
Do you know what trees are?
Yeah.
Do I know what is?
Trees?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well that. Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you sound so uncomfortable about trees?
I'm not uncomfortable with trees.
Are you uncomfortable about tree babies?
No.
Okay.
Sounds like you're uncomfortable.
I'm not.
What do you do with one mastery? I mean, we're
Now you
basically
made
playing
me start
mastery lists.
choking.
Sure, we'll
you,
just-
you suffer with one mastery. That's what you do.
Sir Gilman.
Well, Kor has used his on Gilman.
It's actually kind of crazy how effectively useless one mastery is versus no masteries.
There are some exiles, some
Maybe-
classes
maybe
that benefit
the-
from that first
that-
mastery.
Maybe,
Fair
maybe
bit.
the stamp. Maybe the real thing is this actually. What is it called? Shared tenacity. Maybe you get that actually.
Who is, in your opinion, the best character in Pyre? Not your favorite, but the best.
In terms of like class.
No character.
Oh, do you like lore wise?
Yes.
There is only one correct answer.
We know. We know.
That's actually not the direction I was going in, but
Oh! Okay, do tell then. Do tell then, I'm curious.
his name, dare I say, starts with an F.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah, I know what he was talking about. The famous Gareth.
Falcon Ron! That's the F
Ding ding
word.
ding!
No, it's Gareth. Gareth starts with an F, remember?
No, it doesn't.
What do you mean? You taught me that.
I said Gareth. So it
Yeah.
ends with an F.
Yeah, Gareth.
Go.
Is it Falcon Ron? Is that the real answer?
Is that the F word, Lids?
Why would that be the F word?
It's a word that starts with the letter F.
Okay.
Lids, won't you add your input?
No, he will not. He doesn't need to add input unless he wants to. You can't just demand that from him.
I was just asking.
Don't do that.
Don't ask things?
Yeah.
That's not very skibbity sigma of you.
Nah, you got me there.
I regret having just taken a drink of my glass of water.
Well, fine. If you're gonna ask, only ask rhetorical questions. Have that.
I hope I did not make you choke, Lids.
No, but I almost did a spit take.
I've been told that I win at comedy.
You win at comedy?
Yes, that's what you said, Core.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did. At one night when you were hosting. Also, I might have to play this match with my eyes closed. That'll be interesting.
Why is that?
Because I rubbed something in my eye and now my eyes hurt.
Oh, do you need a minute?
I think I'm good. I'll just wait it out.
Is that moon cresting? Stop moon cresting!
You can't tell me what to do.
Stop moon
Hey, guess
cresting!
what? It's a
It's
moon crest.
100% rate. Yes, yes.
That
yes,
time it
you just
didn't
need one.
activate.
You just need one.
Thoroughly banished.
Aren't there two unused versions of Never to Return?
There,
One
I
with-
don't
one
know.
with-
There might be.
I think there is. There's one with Celeste and one with Tariq.
A deftly thwarted drive. Sir Gilman plunges into
There's
the
old
fire.
Never to Return. I thought this one was. But this one is Old Never to Return, right? That's what it was called, at least in the menu.
Utterly brazen.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, but who is
There's something in addition.
Who is objectively the best Pyre character? Not your favorite, just the objective best.
Are you talking about lore-wise?
Yes, like as a character.
Like personality? Well, that's so subjective.
Flung with considerable
How can you
precision.
say objectively best? What measures that?
The right is nearly
I don't know.
ended.
Like, I want to know your opinions.
So then, subjectively best?
I guess, but like not necessarily your favorite, just the one that you think is the best.
But the one I think is best is my favorite. You stop moon cresting.
I can't. I put on the talisman.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, buddy boy.
Hey, don't call me buddy boy. I didn't say you could just call me that.
And it is done.
Can't stop, won't stop,
The
buddy boy.
accusers prevail.
I'm gonna do one more and then I'm gonna be done.
Tears
Okay.
of shame.
Okay.
Can I request that I choose
Thus
full
ends
masteries
this night's
and
proceedings.
talisman, no requests?
You can request that request.
Yeah, can I request that? And I'm
Until
requesting it
the
now.
stars
How much do I need to
align.
pay to fulfill that request? Because I have a
5
lot of
million
Litcoin.
lid coin. You need to pay 5 million lid coin.
1
I have-
million Litco. Oh, what is
What?
this?
Thank you,
What?
Honor. Honor's doing it for me.
Is she though? Okay, yes, she is.
Thank you.
Actually, that gives me an idea.
Oh.
You hope to intimidate me? No, you got my back. I know you got my back, Honor. We're not rivals.
It's not letting me do. No. It's not letting me do the request.
Hmm?
Oh, never mind. Thank you, Edgy Shrek. That's what I was going to request.
What?
Oh, is it because that's technically what Anor just did?
Yeah, the cooldown.
Sure, I'll allow it. The one we don't speak of. You can
Aw, how
Have
sweet of you.
have that Titan star.
How sweet of you, Core.
You're welcome.
You're such a sweet, nice guy.
Okay, I think you're overdoing it.
You're such a sweet, nice, awesome, smart guy.
The Titan stars.
What was that noise you just made?
The accusers
The air changed. It was cold
shall take
when you turned on
on
that
Sounded
star.
like the
the dissidents.
I don't even know who made that. It sounded like the air was
Welcome.
getting sucked out of someone's body.
Who shall conduct
Yeah, it was
the
good. He was
rites?
scared.
Lids, are you okay?
Sandra.
It's the
Lids?
power. The power of that one Titan.
Are you alright?
I don't know.
I don't think he's okay.
Oh, so we're back to negative Hope Orlek, I see.
Oralek.
Correct.
Nap time. I see you're picking Wolfred, Core.
I am picking Wolfred.
Wolfred.
That's
And I
very
picked-
that's very astute of you.
And I picked Orlek.
Wow, that's crazy. I can't believe you can pick a character and then I can pick another different character. It's kind of
You-
crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy, Core?
I didn't realize that before.
Isn't that wacky, Core?
Okay, I think I'm done.
I quit.
Tizo.
Look, I picked Tizo. Why didn't you say anything about that?
Well, you haven't picked Oralek, so the team setup isn't.
But
it
you
isn't-
picked Orlek.
Ah.
See that?
Uh-huh. I see.
Talatha.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, but Core was saying this is probably going to be his last one, so if there is anyone else who's interested in getting in, we will likely be looking to get someone else in soon, so let us know if anyone would like to be that person. Meanwhile, let us see what happens in this last showdown between Core and Lilac, as Core throws this one in for 20.
I have 2 questions for you, Lids.
That's not given to pride just yet, accusers.
If you would allow me
All of them.
to ask.
A weak attempt, and yet it hit the mark.
I don't think he's allowing you. If I had to guess.
Into the adversary's flame.
Darn.
Barely a mark
Is your
against that
silence a
flame.
yes or a no, Liz?
I think it's a no.
Now to the flame.
It's not a bad question, I swear.
Is your question,
I
what
s-
is the F
For the
word?
dissidents.
No.
I can't answer that.
An unimpressive thrust.
You won't be able to know what the question is until I ask.
There.
So like can I at least just ask it and you don't have to answer it if you don't want to? How about that? How about that? How about that,
No,
Liz?
Frost King, we've been here before.
The last.
Okay, may I ask 2 questions?
Sure.
Lids. Okay. Okay, the first question is, you've mentioned before that, like, Core is considered everyone's rival, and I wasn't fully aware of that before, and so I'm curious. As to what exactly has happened between Core and other members?
I don't remember saying that, but we
I
have
think
that time sad.
You said he's a wanted man.
Oh. There was a time period where we had Korn and Nor specifically would oftentimes match up against each other at the beginning of the night, and they typically had a bunch of really close matches.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be sort of what I was getting at / alluding to.
Okay, my second question is, how do you do all this announcing stuff? Like, you're really good at announcing. How do you do it?
Well,
That's the trade secret. He's not gonna tell you that.
yeah, I'm afraid
I'm
that
just
is
cu-
a
I'm
trade
curious.
secret. I cannot share that information.
Then how will I know if I ever do any sort of like announcing work in the future?
Barely a mark against that
You have to
flame.
learn it on the trade. You have to go to
It's
school.
the tricks
He
of the
went to
trade, yeah.
He went to announcing Pyre school.
This is true.
And got his
Are you
degree
sure
in
there's-
competitive Pyre announcing.
I don't know if that's a real thing.
It is.
Sandra plunged into
Cite
the
your
ever-living
sources.
flame.
I own it. I thought
Core
Liz
owns it.
everything
And
knows.
that's where I got my degree.
Yeah.
I've been to RITE NITE hosted by
Unfortunate for the
Core, and
dissidents.
I will say that Lids' announcing skills far exceed.
Hey!
Whoa,
Hey!
whoa.
I'm right here. You're banned from when I host right now. You're banned.
We'll see about that.
Look, I'm saluting you, and you can't do anything about it. Look.
Oh,
Let me do something about it.
Well, I mean,
a weak attempt, and yet it hit the mark.
I'm stating a fact. I'm just stating a simple truth.
The dissidents
the
are
truth is never
banished
true.
to the last.
How deep? I got chills. What?
Shaking.
What?
he's shaking.
GG.
The accusers
GG.
Well played.
Alright, I'm done.
This
GG's
time.
last.
Alright, GG's Core, thanks for stopping by.
GG, buddy boy.
Catch
The
you
right
later.
is done.
Alright.
Have fun, y'all.
Have a good night, Core.
See ya.
Until the next right.
And that does mean we are looking for someone else to jump in here to take Core's place, and I had meant to mention that earlier to give you guys a little bit of the time to do any preparation that may have been necessary, but is there anyone who would like to jump in Core's place to play against Lilac here? For what it's worth, given how Lilac is on keyboard mouse, we kinda do need for this person in question to be on controller, to the extent that that may affect things. But if we do have any controller players who would like to hop in here, we do have room. I mean, I suppose in the meantime, if you guys would like to scheme anything up, you can, but of course it's generally best to get someone else in first. Okay, there we go. iRotor can play for a bit. Perfect. That works just fine. Let's see. There you are. Was my microphone doing weird things right now? Because,
I heard like a little tap 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 noise.
yeah. My microphone, yeah. Yesterday, on my end, it looked as though it was doing some
Hello.
funky things, but people said it
Hmm.
was okay. It's starting to look like it's doing funky things, but obviously I'm not listening to it.
Hello.
Hello. Lids, if you are speaking, I cannot hear you at all. You're very quiet. And now I can't hear you. Oh. Is this like that last time? Oh no.
If that got his microphone, it's over.
That was a scary noise.
I just turned off and then back on again my microphone, which may have helped.
Okay. It's
Oh,
still
you're
doing...
quiet again.
Yeah.
You can just do like 2 rides or so. It's fine. I don't need to play it on.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get an edgy frag.
All right.
The Titan stars. The withdrawn shall confront the dissidents.
Yeah, it's still not
Welcome.
working. Microphone.
Who shall
I wasn't trying talking before, but I just bumped
There
some
he
things around
is.
again.
Now
It's
you're-
probably gonna
You're coming through.
go away again in a matter of moments, but at least for the moment, apparently you can hear me.
There he is, the man of the hour.
I don't think we had any requests for this one. Oh, oops. Let me quickly just update your information I wrote her. Sorry, it still says core. That's
wrote it.
not how you spell your name.
Impersonator, no.
I think I wrote her makes a better core than core does, maybe.
There you go.
Tamatha.
So is Speedy still away? On Lilac's side. I wrote her led with Pamitha. He's now taking Speedy Jodariel.
Tamatha.
Now some built-in rekindling on Pamitha. I wrote her with a quick throwing Vizpaleth. It might have been a meta Vizpaleth. And then Kerfang on a Kerr in the last spot for Lilac. Alright, so here we go, our first matchup between Iroder and Lilac, and Iroder getting us started with a 20 damage plunge from his Prayer Beads, Pamitha, as demonstrated by how she is back and scoring once again in the next round. But Lilac first to the orb this time with the saluting stowaway, but she's gone now. Vizpaleth vanishes with the throw and then follows up with the plunge. That means one more of those might be all that Iroder needs, except that Lilac has that built-in rekindling. Oh, and Iroder went for the wall bounce. You have to respect it, but there is the rekindling. This is the second life bar, and at this point, one score to be all that Iroder needs. There it is.
GG.
GG.
The withdrawn prevail.
Well played, you two.
Pyre yet burns with vigor and resolve. The rite is complete.
Alright, let's head on back.
Until the next rite.
And let us know, chat, if there's anything we would like for the next one. That previous one was just the players taking their preferred teams, nothing out of the ordinary. Ooh, okay. Exile's request from Edgy Shrek. No saps, no imps, no harp. We're gonna have to wait on the customize off because Edgy Shrek did get in first there, and those are going to conflict. So for this one,
Gotcha.
no saps, no imps, no harps, and then the next one we can do Lilac's customize off.
Gotcha.
Okay. Anything else we want for this one? I am somewhat curious to hear where Edgy Shrek came up with those specific classes to be banned. Those are the classes that can hold their jump state. It's like Edgy Shrek anticipated that I was going to ask this exact question, and before I was even done asking it, there was a response there ready to go. Those are the classes that can hold their jump state. The sap, the imp, and the harp. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Alright, well it seems like that's going to be it for this one. So let's hop in.
The Titan
I
Stars.
need to just unclick the Titan Star button.
The
You
withdrawn
don't have to turn on is like he's always in our heart.
No!
residents.
In
We
the
got a
game.
random boat.
Who shall
Definitely on the boat.
conduct the rites?
So no saps, no harps, no imps. So nomads, demons, curs, worms, savages, crones. Is that it? Did I forget someone? I think those are all the classes in play here.
Which ones again?
So no saps, no harps, no imps. Everything else
Gotcha.
is okay. And I mean, it does mean it's just perhaps all the more likely to see people take the demons. However, shoulder smashing Headwind might have something to say about that.
Edwin.
That's a speedy shoulder smashing Headwind for Lilac. Okay, but even iRotor cannot resist the temptation
Demon.
of using a demon on the
It's
boat.
not a plunging demon.
That's
Something
true.
like
That's
that.
true. It's more of iRotor's standard demon selection. Less so is it catered directly to a boat match. But a demon it is nonetheless. And a second demon there for Lilac. So alright, here we go. iRotor getting
The
us
real
off to a
sim
quick
was
start.
picking the savage, so
The show of
Palmer
glory
off
for
to a
those
quick
young
start
as
here.
boy. The orb.
And some black magic jumps, however, not enough to fool Lilac on that occasion. This time it's Headwind, though.
Huh?
Now go.
I apparently did not have the ball.
Oh, this is true. Correct. I thought
I
you
was
were.
under the-
I thought you were about to slander Headwind and say, "How dare you score with Headwind?" And I was going to say, you know, we've been through this.
I was under the impression a minute ago that I had the ball, and I was attempting to score, but I was wondering why isn't it scoring?
It happens to the best of us, I'm afraid. We've all been there. Orlek. Boat magic just wasn't enough on that occasion. Headwind. He's hopscotching his way around, but that's not enough. Now, the other Headwind. He's out of stamina, so down he goes. Jody gets rid of Vizpaleth, and then Headwind gets rid of Jody. Now it's just Headwind. And he's not quite elusive enough to avoid Orlek. A quick exchange there. It, apparently, Rotor and Ulmer came out ahead on that. It was a little hard to see. That
For you,
quick
Headwind.
maneuver. Headwind again, though. Clearing out some space, and this time he'll do it himself.
Screw you, Headwind.
Whoa! What is it? All this Headwind hate. Kerfang on Orlek,
Maybe
so that
I
adds
don't.
up to
Maybe,
33.
okay,
again.
maybe I lied. Maybe I don't like Headwind. Maybe I think he's.
You know, I'm starting to believe that.
Maybe I dislike his cooking.
He does his best with limited resources.
Once more like that, and we are finished here.
Yeah, well, it's not good enough.
I'd like to see you try.
I'd like to see you try.
I'm not the one criticizing Headwind's cooking!
One triumvirate stands unopposed. Now go.
I seem to have noticed that Headwind may have just saved you from what would have otherwise been Irota's winning score. But apparently, Headwind's not good enough.
Now to the flame.
Yeah, that's right. Headwind sucks.
I knew you meant that.
Huh?
GG.
Done.
GG.
You couldn't hide it.
Withdrawn prevail. Their
The
adversary,
Headwind
Play
hate
one more
runs
and
deep.
I can play against Lilac. If you still
Alright.
want to.
the right is ended.
Sorry, what was that, Irota?
I'll play one more and then Edgy can play against
Oh,
Lilac.
gotcha.
If you still want
Stars
to.
align.
Alright, well, we had Lilac's Customize Off still in the queue, so I think that is what we have for this one then. Could still do an arena, could still do a song, but otherwise, basically everything else is accounted for here. I will remember to turn Titan Stars off. Seems like that might be it, though. So let's get going. Oh, I think I hear imps. I do hear imps.
Versus the
I suppose.
And it is an imp, a demon, and a sap for Irotor. It is a cur, a gnome, or rather a savage, and a harp for Lilac. Oh, and Irotor stopped just in front of the pyre, but does leave a portal right next to it, though we might not need it here. Uncontested throwing opportunity
withdrawn
for
are the
Volfred.
first to strike their adversary's flame. Oh,
Raji blocks. Although Banish is one of the defenders. It gets banished, but sets up another dangerous portal. Maybe this time Irotor will choose to use it, and he does, at least to get Orlek through there, and that is Orlek. No ordinary demon. I think he had to cut that throat, yeah, slightly short. 21 rather than the full 25 damage, but does get it off. And did seemingly get the extra starting Pyre life from Orlek's Mastery as well, as Iroder is sitting on 135 here, rather than, of course, the usual 100. Orlek seemingly jumping over the Pyre, but does make it in this time round. And because Orlek can only deal a maximum of 25 damage, as is the case with Volfred here, means Iroder is just out of range of being able to finish this with 1 score. Oh, Titan Tooth, was that on Volfred? Certainly not a bad talisman, and Volfred's not a bad character to have it on either, and that was a huge implosion for Iroder. Takes out the entirety of Lilac's team. Now, fortunately for Lilac, Dalbert, as a cur, does come back very quickly from banishment. He was able to defend that situation. Seems like his aura is bigger than usual, Dalbert. Maybe I'm making that up, but I feel like he might have a talisman related to presence. Here he is again. The aura is not big enough to stop Iroder's imp, and with that damage now means that Iroder could finish this with any score, unless, of course, Lilac happens to have unexpected rekindling of the right light variety, which is possible. I'm not sure if we've seen many talismans confirmed for Lilac, other than my suspected presence talisman that I was talking about. Oh! Except Iroder had to cut that throw short, and that is significant. If he had held that slightly longer, that could have been game, set, and match, but Lilac holds on with 2 Pyre life remaining. Orlek, Iroder, sidesteps the defender, and hops around the others, and throws it in
GG.
for the win.
The withdrawn prevail.
GG.
Their adversaries did not even come close.
Well played, you two.
Thus end this night's
Okay, actually, do you want to jump in?
Yeah, Edgy, did you want to get in for some matches against Lilac?
until the next.
Also, Edgy Shrek, remind me, do you usually play on keyboard, mouse, or controller? And I hope the answer is controller. You do have a controller. Perfect. Okay.
Excellent.
Usually use keyboard. Do you mind going controller now? Unfortunately, Pyre does not let us do double keyboard mouse. You'll be fine? Okay.
Okay, thanks for the games.
GG's, iRotor. Thanks for stopping by.
GG.
Catch you later. Oops. That's not the cancel remote play button. I don't know what button that was. That's the cancel remote play button. Okay, and then Edgy Shrek. Invite is on its way. Need a couple seconds to get a hold of the controls again? No worries. No worries. You can take a look at the controls.
Hello.
Hello, Edgy Shrek. And Edgy Shrek, do you have a preferred triumvirate? Betonders. Ah, yes. Indeed.
Betonders. But of course.
I was trying to come up with a clever way to play upon Betond. I came up with nothing. Alright, are you, let's see, are you in? Edgy Shrek? Looks like you are. Okay, so why don't we... Do you want to take a peek at, controls? Up to you. I mean, it could just be best to mess around a little bit once we're actually in. Okay, if I do it, it's going to show keyboard mouse controls, but if you press the controls button, it should show you. There you go. All set? Nice. Okay, Is there anything we would like to see here in our first match between Edgy Shrek and Lilac, or do we want to give them both a chance to, or at least Edgy Shrek a chance to warm up a bit, given how Edgy Shrek was saying might need a little bit to reacquaint with the controller controls, key bindings, what have you. Maybe best for us to keep it simple, at least for this one. Then we can spice things up.
The Beyonders shall now face the Dissidents.
This will be exciting.
Yeah, I don't think we've had this matchup before, have we? It's been a little while since we last had Edgy Shrek.
Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about Edgy Shrek. Or you tell me a bit about yourself, I'm not sure. I think he's muted currently.
Yeah, did Edgy Shrek go in? I don't know if Edgy Shrek went into Discord or not. But perhaps it's best for Edgy Shrek's selections and execution to speak for itself. Oh, you did, but you're muted. Yeah, no worries. Whatever you prefer. Whatever works for you. Well, right now it is a stowaway showdown, I might note.
Who would you say the most popular triumvirates are currently?
Currently? You're talking about not like characters from the triumvirates, but people selecting their team like on the main menu?
Yeah.
I think Fate is probably number one right now.
Mm-hmm.
At least it seems that way to me. After that, I feel like it's quite close. Feels like it's just kind of a whole mix after that, and Fate is just kind of the clear front runner right now.
Alma.
It's an exploding Gilman in the last spot for Edgy Shrek. Lilac has gone double Savage. Now rounds out the team with a legendary talisman on Tizo for the infinite stamina. And here we go. As we were saying, I am just about certain this is the first time we've seen Lilac face off against Edgy Shrek, and always like to see new matchups. And as Edgy Shrek was saying earlier, keyboard and mouse, the preferred control setup, but very much appreciate the flexibility there, even if it's not your preferred approach to go on controller. Unfortunately, such is the way of Pyre slash... I mean, it really is a Pyre thing, I guess, not so much a Steam Remote Play thing, but we can't go double keyboard and mouse. Pyre gets confused. Ooh, but Edgy Shrek was
Do you think someone could mod a solution to that?
I don't know. I feel like we've tried, or at least other people have thought about it. I mean, I'm not the one doing the modding. It's usually iRotor and Failer and others as well. So I can't really speak to just how feasible or infeasible that might be, but I thought people had said at one point that that's kind of just a non-starter. Fortunately, we've had a lot of people who either prefer to play on controller or who have been willing to pick up controller in order to, you know, if you have a lot of people playing on controller, then it usually just doesn't become an issue. But in the very early stages, it happened a lot more often where we had multiple keyboard mouse only people, and then you can get caught in a tricky situation.
Also, I don't know why, because my computer should be normal, like, everything should be plugged in, but for some reason I'm starting to lag again.
We could always sometimes just uninviting, re-inviting on remote play. That can sometimes help.
GG.
Oh, there we go, GG's.
Yep.
Well played, you
That
two.
might be worth trying.
Performance, I must say.
Well played, you two.
The rite is complete.
Alright, let's head on back. And yeah, if you would like Lilac, I can uninvite and reinvite. Can't promise it's gonna make things better, but sometimes, you know, you just poke remote play. And it is a fickle beast, remote play. Can't guarantee it's gonna help, but maybe it'll be slightly better.
Yeah.
Ah, hello.
Yeah.
I think I just heard Edgy Shrek a minute ago. Turn you up a little bit.
Did a couple wrong inputs there, but overall controller's not so bad.
Okay, nice.
I avoid
Yeah,
you
that looked fine.
Yeah.
You know, and again, you know, this is just a standard RITE night. We're not taking ourselves too seriously here. Doesn't matter all that much if games don't go 100% according to plan or what have you. Alright, but now that we've given Edgy Shrek a little bit of time to warm up, of course we could continue to just have both players take their preferred teams, but if there is anything setup-wise that we would like to see, then let us know. We can make that happen. Lilac, I don't know if there's any way you can tell at this point if that's any better. It's probably a little hard to tell on just the menu.
I, like, unplugged and replugged my, whatever you call it, my internet hardwire.
Oh, like your router?
Yes, that. And it's still kind of lagging a little bit, or like the music keeps freezing and unfreezing.
Oh, that's odd. Huh. This is interesting. We do have a talisman request from Frost King.
What does a red, blue, green mean?
I assume that just means pick a red talisman, then a blue talisman, then a green talisman.
I see. Does this apply to both players?
I assume so.
Does the lead need to have the red talisman?
I mean, it'll be easy. I'm sure it'll be much easier to know what options you have once we're actually in there and looking at them.
The weed? Did you say the weed?
Oh yeah. Does the order matter, Frost King? Or can they pick, you know, red, blue, and green in whatever order they would like? Just one of each. Order doesn't matter. Okay, gotcha. This will be one for the good days. We'll have it all here in red, blue, green.
I think Star Splinter has some blue in it,
The
so that
Beyonders
we'll be able to
versus
use
the Dissidents.
that.
Let's see.
Welcome.
So the cursed talismans probably all qualify as red.
The rites.
There are definitely other
I'd
options
say
as
so,
well.
yes.
There's lots of blue.
Does,
Not a lot of green.
Green, I feel like, is a tough one. There's some that are kind of a bluish green, and we might need to ask for Frost King's confirmation as to whether they qualify or not. Depending on what direction people look to go for, for the green ones in particular.
Is Fairy Spirit green?
I don't know what color Fairy Spirit counts as. That's a tough one. It's a lot of different colors, sort of.
What exactly is the Fairy Spirit Talisman? Like,
Sling bullet count as green?
That's one of those greenish blue ones that's a little hard to tell.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get away with doing a.
I'd say Luminous Idol is pretty green looking.
Yeah, I think Luminous Idol definitely is. But if there are any that are on the fence, we can ask Frost King for the determination.
Edgy Shrek, I must ask you an important question.
Yeah?
Who's your favorite character?
Faye.
Correct answer. Was there a Exile's request, or was it
No,
only
it's
Talisman
just the talisman, red, blue, and
Gotcha.
green.
request? Gotcha.
I am very lucky that my favorite character is Meta.
Alright, Frost King is ready to adjudicate, so if we have any questions about what qualifies or does not qualify, Frost King can answer.
I take everything I said back. I didn't mean any of it. I'm sorry.
I don't
Megan, I love
know! Might need Frost King to adjudicate on that.
I didn't mean it seriously. I'm sorry. And the red, green, blue can be in any order.
Yes. Yes.
Would you say Tailwind Crest counts as red?
I think it has to. Although I should forewarn you, Tailwind Crest on specifically Nomads, I believe it's not that it doesn't work. It affects their sprint speed, but not their walking speed, which may or may not affect whether you want to use it. I think sprinting is generally what's going to matter most for you. I think green is the big question.
Edgy Shrek, what is your opinion on Ulmer?
I like him. Not much. I don't really have much to say about him other than that.
Fair.
Other way around, Failer says. It affects walking but not sprinting. Ooh. Okay. That's probably
Ooh.
worse.
Huh. I do not know what to do with the red and green. Huh. I could? Part of me wants to do who Black Claw Imp. Because they got the big auras.
Go for it,
The
man.
cursed talismans are not always bad. We don't see people voluntarily take them very often anymore, but there are some situations in which you can make them be half decent.
Maybe.
Cursed talisman on Tizo, indeed. So that's what, blue and red now for Edgy Shrek, right? It's the elusive green that we're waiting for on Edgy Shrek, and in Lilac, you've taken red, if I remember correctly.
Does Bling Bullet count for green?
I'd say it's like a
It's
Hatsune
close
Miku
enough that I think we might
color.
need a Frost King determination on that one.
Yeah.
Can you just hover over it one more time just to point it out to Frost King? Frost King, can we get a determination on whether this qualifies as green? It's close. I think you could definitely argue, it definitely would count as blue, but green is a little borderline.
well, not as good as most other worm builds. I am quite fond of Sling Bullet Worm.
Frosting says would
What do you-
lean toward blue for that one. Okay, so
Is
it looks like
Mooncrest would you say Mooncrest is blue?
If Sling Bullet is blue, then Mooncrest.
yeah, that looks more blue than Sling Bullet does.
Yeah, yeah.
Bertrude.
Okay. Green.
Yeah,
Not many.
green is the tough one.
There's the luminous, oh, not many green.
Astral Eye.
Not even the.
Are there any legendaries that are green?
Yeah, Thorn Knot is pretty green.
What about Trieste? What color's Trieste's plume? It has a few colors. And that's another one that may be questionable.
What's that other color? What other color would you consider that?
The top one or the bottom one?
On Trieste's plume.
Yeah, but which side are we? The bottom part of Trieste's plume?
The top part.
It's like a
Purple?
grayish purple, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe luminous idol cur.
Alright, so Edgy Shrek does find a green talisman. Now Lilac faced with the same question.
What counts as green?
What is green?
What is green?
How does one breathe?
Okay,
Why?
wait. I have thoughts on Almer that I remembered.
Oh.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh?
Third, his interactions with Stowaway are cute, but there's not much to him besides those.
Fair.
Those. Well, okay, there is one thing. If the fate wins the liberation, right?
Yeah.
Moment,
Oh. Yeah. 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 I would consider myself. Some might say I'm something of an Ulmer fan. If you ask those I'm close to, they might say I'm a bit of an Ulmer fan. Willem Dafoe, green or blue?
Well, that's what Edgy Shrek just took, so I hope that qualifies as green. And I think Frostking said that's green
Alright.
enough. So there we go. Our RGB talismans for both players.
Oh.
I think they did have to make a fair number of compromises there. Maybe one or two talismans that they might have taken in a vacuum, but I think most of those were just because of this request. And here is Edgy Shrek, getting us started with a 15 damage throw. Stowaway, a little black magic jump, but it's not magical enough to elude banishment. Bertrude for Lilac. Blow off the mark there. Rookie. Back to the Stowaway. Oh. This is going to be a three-pronged attack here. Everyone forward for Edgy Shrek. It's a daring move. Very aggressive. And leaves just Rookie back. But with time for everyone to return, now Edgy Shrek back at full strength. Stowaway once again goes down there before she can make it in. Bertrude trying to score on her own Pyre. There is the legendary talisman effect we're seeing whenever Tizo gets the orb. Maintains the aura, but but it does gradually shrink over time. So if Edgy Shrek is quick, Tizo may actually be able to banish someone while Tizo still has the orb, but wait too long and suddenly that aura isn't really big enough to do anything. Here's Lilac plunging for 30 with Birchroot. No prayer beat, so Birchroot's gone in this round. And then the quick answer from Edgy Shrek with a 20 damage plunge from the Stowaway. Now the Stowaway's gone in this round, and no prayer beats, I suppose, for anyone, as that is definitely not a red, blue, or green talisman. Now Stubborn Flame is active on Birchroot, which means 10 less damage anytime Edgy Shrek scores, and that can add up to be a very big difference maker. Only in effect when Edgy Shrek is in the lead. Rookie one way, Tizo the other. Tizo down does set up a portal, except Rookie, pushed aggressively. Down goes Rookie. Edgy Shrek momentarily defenseless here. Again, aggressive moves from Edgy Shrek. Does win the orb back close to the Pyre and able to capitalize on that. But once again, the Stubborn Flame 10 damage reduction does hurt, especially with lower damage exiles, where taking 10 away from a Cur Plunge, that's cutting the damage in half. Whereas if you have something like a Demon with the base 30 damage, okay, it's not quite as meaningful if you can at least still get 20 out of your plunges. Then 10 damage on this plunge from the Stowaway. Now she's gone. Rookie, full speed ahead, makes it in for 10, and now with 15 Pyre life left, again with Stubborn Flame, it means that one score is not enough for Edgy Shrek. We'll need one more. Rookie, straight in for the win.
GG.
GG.
Yeah, something I've noticed, you gotta jump on defense more.
The ceremony
Yeah.
is complete.
Or if it's not something you're used to timing, then maybe a Zap or an Imp would help because they don't need to time it.
Right.
Baylor is wondering if he can get in. He's getting a little late, but if someone is okay with swapping out, we could look to get him in for just a little while here.
I'm okay with swapping. Oh.
I'm also good with swapping.
Okay. Let's see.
Fine.
Baylor's on. I guess he's on controller, so it doesn't really matter either way.
If Baylor gets on control, or then I switch to keyboard.
Yeah, if we were to get Baylor in, then you could switch to keyboard mouse. So maybe it makes sense to go that route, since I know you were saying that your preference is to go keyboard mouse.
Yeah, I'd like to think I'm actually kind of decent at the game on keyboard and mouse. Less
I'd say
on
so.
Controller.
Wait, I hope I didn't accidentally insult you.
You did not.
Okay, cool.
Alright, well in that case it seems like if we get Baylor in to go against Edgy Shrek, we could have Edgy Shrek go keyboard mouse. So in that case, is it okay if we swap you out, Lilac?
Yep.
Alright, well thanks for the games.
Happy to play
GG's,
against
Lilac.
you.
Yeah, happy to play against you.
We
Great
got a
to
new
see
matchup.
another Fae enjoyer.
True.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Lilac is like, our legion grows. Alright.
Hello, Failure.
Let me get Baylor an invite. Where are you,
If I
Baylor?
recall correctly, wasn't Failure also dissident?
Now, Baylor is, he's a Fate person for sure.
Huh.
He is possibly, I don't know, Baylor, you might be the one who most consistently sticks with your Triumvirate. It is not often you deviate from the Fate.
Yeah, that is true.
And with that, I take my leave.
All right, catch you later, Lilac.
Farewell. See you next week. Farewell.
Have a good night.
I'm sure we'll be seeing more of your fan art long before next week.
All right, and now with Phaler in, as we were saying, Edgy Shrek, you should be able to go the keyboard mouse route now.
I think you gotta give me keyboard and mouse.
Oh yeah, I can give you keyboard mouse, but
Customize off, I guess.
Oh,
Love it.
Lilac's parting gift, I see. Let's see. Oh, it might be best if you unplug your controller, Edgy Shrek.
I did.
Oh. Repro. One moment. Might need to quickly restart Pyre. It does like to do that sometimes. Insist on not letting anyone use keyboard mouse.
Mm. Huh. Now that sequels are a thing Supergiant does, I wonder if they'll revisit Pyre.
Yeah. That's
They
the
should.
question.
Like, a full-on sequel is probably unlikely, but what's like a version intended from reverses would be neat. Yeah.
Basically, the two common fan canons for Pyre would be either a prequel that happens during the Age of the Scribes, and you take the role of Solium Mur or someone else, and you go through the downside killing the Titans, or a sequel that takes place 1,000 years in the future, where the new Saurian Union has sort of fallen into the same cycle of corruption that happened to the Commonwealth, and now the rights have started again in the downside, and it's Volfred and Orlek and Hedwyn and Jody and Ruki are the legendary figures of the past, and so it's basically a I don't know, kind of a reset of the universe, but you don't the first game has become the mythology that that exists.
Huh.
Thank
Sci-fi
you, Lon.
Pyre then?
Sci-fi Pyre? Is that what you said?
Yeah, yeah, if it is 1,000 years in the future, then...
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how quickly technology advances.
I mean, it was advancing pretty quickly if I recall correctly. But I might not recall.
I don't know. Black wagons existed in the Age of the Scribes, and that was 1,000 years ago. Luz Glorian is thought to have invented the imp-powered black wagon, for example. There's a bit of Joe Muir's chapter of the book where he talks about how are we going to get around.
No! What the heck, Pyre?
Maybe I should be player one. That might fix
Yeah,
it.
give Edgy Shrek player one. No, it's fine. Hang on. So if you just set them both to controller, player one will be the keyboard, I believe. Oh, hang on. The reason this is here is because Edgy Shrek still has a controller plugged in, according to remote
I
play.
do not have a controller plugged in.
Remote
Liz,
play
if
says
you go to your remote
otherwise.
play settings, click the controller.
It
icon
might be connected by
drag it away.
Bluetooth then, and I'll
Let me
I
see if
can-
that does the trick.
Yeah, it connected through Bluetooth.
Okay.
I
Bluetooth strikes again. There we go.
I have the Bluetooth there as an option.
Lids, you
but
will need to restart
yeah, 'cause
your...
Yeah, and I did.
For
I
the
did hit
longest
the restart
time,
button,
I
unfortunately.
thought that it just didn't work sometimes with the wires, but no, it turns out the wire is only a problem with games from
the
a
games.
specific company
Wait, is it?
for whatever
No.
reason. It works just fine wired on most games,
you're
except
right.
Atlas games for some reason.
1 sec, you are
Very
correct.
interesting.
The screen is actually frozen. 1 moment. Usually poking it like that fixes it. Okay. Hold on. Verify. Yeah, okay. Now looks like we're fine. Thank you guys for catching that. Okay, don't worry, you did not miss anything. We just now appear to have Phaler and Edgy Shrek actually in with the correct control schemes and whatnot.
I am ready.
Alright, let's do it.
Wait, I forgot my controls!
No!
You can
Hold on.
customize them before the right.
Yeah, we can
This
still
game.
do this.
Yeah.
Sprint on mouse button 5. That's pro gamer move.
Wait, did I put sprint on mouse button 5? I meant salute.
No!
Oh, no, you got it.
No, you're
sprint
good, you're
was
good, you're
on
good. Okay.
The salute on mouse button.
Alright, here we go. So it's a customize off match, and it looks like... Oh, can Phaler move?
I have no control over it.
1 sec. Let's do musical chairs. Did that help?
Got nothing still.
Seemingly not. Every time I do this, your harp moves slightly.
I know, it's really bizarre.
I don't know why that happened.
Still got nothing here.
Okay, let's try 4. Now I'm moving Edgy Shrek's harp. What the heck? Let's maybe exit versus mode real quick. Rejoin versus mode. Yep. The Phantom controller strikes again.
It
Okay,
is
like,
definitely not connected with Bluetooth this time.
It doesn't say you have a controller on remote play, so I don't know where this Phantom controller is coming from. My controller is not plugged in. Phaler has his plugged in. It should just be Phaler. The heck? Well, the other solution slash repeated attempt at the same solution is to once again restart Pyre, which usually works. It didn't last time. But, oh, wait, I don't know what you just did, but...
Okay, so I unplugged and replugged my controller.
Okay. Let's try this. Snadra is the playable character in a Pyre prequel.
The fate shall
Okay, that's pretty dope.
face the
It's you like trying to kill Solium Mur. That's interesting. And you know the ending.
Now begin.
Well. Anything? No?
Still nothing.
3.
Still nothing.
4. Oh, come on.
Still nothing.
I'm afraid Eastlock may have struck again. Yeah. I think we do need to restart Pyre again. Or yeah, I can try re-inviting you, Phaler, and see if that
Yeah, please do.
works better. Maybe.
Any game where I get to play as Snadra. That's the dream. Exactly, Lilac has not yet depicted the murder of Solium yet. There's some good fan art material for you. For the attempted murder of Solium.
Anything now, Phaler? I once again saw your harp move momentarily.
Yeah. Are you tagged into the game? I just have the
Oh,
input as...
let me make sure that I am.
Oh, yeah, still nothing. bizarre how it can move in the menus, but not here. Give me player... Okay, I'll go... One last thing. Let's go back to the menu. Give me player 2 instead of player 1.
Let's exit versus mode, just in case, and then we'll do that. Okay, let's do it this way. Oh, what? Where did the... Huh? Where'd the distance come from? There we go. Okay. Let's try this. Maybe. Maybe.
The Beyonders shall
Puts us
now
at the fall.
face the fate.
Alright. Big question is, can both people move? Can either person move? Seems like Edgy Shrek can. Baylor cannot.
Bizarre.
I mean, we could do the whole song and dance, moving your controller around to different spots, but I'm not optimistic.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
Yeah,
I don't think that is enough.
I don't think that's gonna help. Yeah. I think the only potential solution is just restarting Pyre and it magically being better this time, as it sometimes, for some reason,
Maybe
does.
it's Bluetooth disconnection that maybe messed it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Bluetooth plus remote play, I'm guessing, does not always... Those two probably do not always play nice. Okay, let's do this. Does it make sense for me to strategically invite one of you before the other? And if so, which one would it be? I don't know.
Invite Edgy first, so you can confirm there's no controller that shows up.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's do that. Okay, so Edgy Shrek is in. Let's check here. No controller showing up there. In theory. Now let's get Baylor. Still
Okay, I can see it on my
just
cursor.
showing Baylor. That's your cursor?
Yep.
Okay. Let's give it a go.
The Beyonders versus the Fate.
Oh.
Now begin.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, Pyre. Well, so now that this is obviously still a customized off match, now that we're actually able to play, can take a little more time to read into what exactly each player has. It's 2 nomads and a cur for Edgy Shrek. It is a demon, a crone, and a cur for Phaler. I think we did see some masteries and or talismans popping in at the beginning, but I will admit that I did not take much note of them because I was mostly focusing on whether the players were going to be able to move. Fortunately, they can. So we are back in business. Here is Phaler. Oh, with Flame Leech. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a reveal there. Get some Leech on a demon, no less. That is a good character to have that on. So, Leech is back 50% of the damage that Phaler deals on a character that has a lot of damage potential. 25 damage on that plunge from the crone. Now that actually, for one more knowledgeable than I, you could read into that quite a bit, because that tells you a lot about which masteries that crone does and does not have. As Edgy Shrek then plunges in for 20.
No mercy shown.
Lucky break on Dalbert.
Wielder plunges into
Failer
flames.
still, once again, 25 damage on that plunge. Falcon Ron Tycoon! Yes, that's what we need.
Oh, there goes Headwind.
That was an interesting clash. Right now it's just Dalbert back for Failer, which is probably not his preferred defender. As Edgy Shrek able to make it in here for 20 damage Kerr Plunge. Oh, and either has prayer beads or built-in prayer beads with Dalbert. But everyone down now, at least momentarily, on Edgy Shrek's side, but Edgy Shrek has several characters, or at least on both sides. The Kerrs come back very quickly from banishment. The Nomads not quite as quickly. The Demon and the Crone, though, those are the ones that get banished for the longest amount of time. So Failer a little more susceptible to having his team get banished in its entirety, but able to plunge in there for 25. Oh, Black Hoof! Is that the first time we've seen that this far into the right? I'm surprised we didn't notice that earlier. An Explosive Temper. Yeah, that looks like all right side Dalbert for Edgy Shrek. With this plunge, we saw...
No, it can double jump.
Okay, so 3 on the right side, and then that double jump is the first mastery on the left side then. It's mostly right. Oh, and yeah, Failer, he had a demon just hanging out there, and once he got the orb back, passed it into Vizpaleth to take the win.
Stood by their side.
GG.
You're playing Pyre. I'm playing Falcon
Thus
Ron
end
Tycoon.
this night's
Right.
proceedings
We are not the same.
until the next right.
Alright, well it is starting to get pretty late, so I'm thinking this one will probably be our penultimate rite, the last one in which we take any requests from chat before we go into our liberation rite. So if there is anything we still want to see before the night is through, this would be our last chance to make that happen. So let us know if you have anything in mind. One headwind per team to atone for my slander, says Lilac. One headwind per person. I don't know. Will Headwind forgive you? He's a good guy. I'd like to believe he would.
I do not use Headwind. I don't use Nomads much, so this is gonna be...
Uh-oh. Okay, I was just worried that we were going to start venturing into additional Headwind slander there.
Nomads just aren't my thing. But...
Wait.
We'll see
You
what I
must
can
pick
do
him
with
first,
one.
if you want. Those two ideas seem to conflict. You must do this,
Okay, we'll
but
pick
only
him
if you want. Highly encouraged to take Headwind in the first spot.
The Beyonders shall confront
Oh.
the fate.
At the Ink Arena.
Welcome.
What
Who shall
the
conduct
Nomad
the
can-
rites?
It's pretty good.
What do Nomad do?
Maybe? I don't really need these. Let's do all of these.
Right, that is what I was going for, Lilac, but that would be the more like for like,
I don't.
the closest thing to a Pyre version of that. No, honestly, I don't even know what the origin of that is. If I'm being honest with you, I don't actually know where that one comes from. I've just heard it a few times.
Guess I can put my Typhoon bottle on.
Headwind.
I like having a Typhoon bottle.
Headwind.
I haven't truly lived until I've seen what that comes from.
Oh. Yeah, I want
Tay.
And I think both players followed up with a Savage in the second spot. Stowaway on one side, Almer on the other. Now, Exploding Gilman is
side.
Edgy Shrek's last choice.
Eh.
Web Lanthorn Raji is Phaler's last choice.
Now begin.
So this is the Headwind showdown.
A flame is
And Headwind, fittingly, is the one getting us started.
The orb has hit the mark.
Almer following up with a quick 13 damage throw there for Phaler. Headwind again.
Flame to ash. Now to the flames.
Almer. Down he goes. That leaves just Raji for Phaler. A few blocks, and he brings back Almer. Oh, with the banishing throws as well, Almer clears out a little bit of space, but down he goes. Phaler defenseless, at least until Raji returns, but not quickly enough to stop the stowaway. And the stowaway had prayer bead, so she is back even after that plunge, although this time it's Headwind. And he has built-in Leech, as Phaler went all in on the right side, I believe. But right now, once again, only Raji back for Phaler. Stowaway tries to black magic jump her way through, but Raji wasn't falling for it. But once again, Phaler defenseless here. This time, Edgy Shrek does have time. Ooh, but cuts that short by 1 damage. Of course, don't know if that 1 damage will be a difference maker, but there was an opportunity there, you would have to think, to get a little more than that, as Phaler plunges in for 20. Once again, leeches some of that Pyre life back. That means 1 hit of just about any variety is probably all Phaler needs here. And then the timing, the suspense of that stowaway jump. It's a little hard to know when exactly Edgy Shrek was going to pull the trigger. He casts once again from Headwind. Edgy Shrek can bring them back by stepping on the portraits and does that. It is a counter of sorts. Edgy Shrek, oh, with Seize Chance active. Getting 25 out of that. It's worth a lot. Again, Phaler can leech Pyre Life back with Headwind, although at that point, that would mean Headwind is scoring, and as we were saying, that means it's probably game over. Edgy Shrek is potentially as close as just 2 scores away. So this one is certainly not over. There is Edgy Shrek. Big explosion. 1 exile on either team emerges, and the quick throw from Phaler is just enough.
EG.
GG.
That was much better than I thought I'd do.
It was tense.
After all,
Well played, you two.
the ceremony is complete.
Alright, and I think it's time. I think it's time for our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. So that means no requests from chat for this one, just gonna have both players take their preferred teams and finish things off in style at the Fall of Solium. We'll go Never to Return Fate Edition here. So let us begin.
Why, hello.
Really like those black magic jumps.
You heed the summons to the Fall of Solium. Here you may yet prove your worth. May further shame befall whomever fails. Beyonders, stand prepared. The Fates stand prepared. Now we shall get started.
Alright, so as we said, this will be our final rite of the night, our liberation rite. No request from chat for this one. Both players just taking their preferred teams, and for Edgy Shrek, that means a prayer bead stowaway in the first spot. Baylor will also go stowaway, but with the automatic passing, whenever she gets banished with the orb.
Oh, that's a good pick. I think I like
Now a meta Jodariel in the second spot for Edgy Shrek. Baylor goes Titan Tooth Tamitha. Exploding Gilman is Edgy Shrek's final selection. Whereas Baylor will finish with Raji on the Web Landlord. Alright, here we go, our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite. Edgy Shrek on the left representing the Beyonders, Baylor on the right representing the Fate. Best of luck to you both.
what do you even do about that? How do you beat that? Okay, I got one score. That's about as good as I can hope on fail.
And there it is, at last.
So is
there
like
it
the
is.
only thing you can do about that shoulder smash, basically?
There's a few counters to it. The most obvious is another harp with the salute to switch. You switch into a non-stunned exile.
Huh.
Something else is crones. When they, even if they're stunned, they can still be switched out of. So you can intercept the harp with a crone.
Huh.
Shoulder smash is a good one.
Just another
those are the
Titan
main
Tooth
ones.
Exile to basically cancel them out.
That too, yeah.
But alas, that was our final rite of the night, our Liberation Rite. So thank you everybody who participated in the rites today and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. I am going to hop out of Discord,
Okay.
but I will catch you guys next time. Adios. Let me also free them from Steam Remote Play if they haven't already fled themselves. There we go. I think they're both good to go. GG's. As I was saying, that was our final rite of the night, our liberation rite, so thank you everybody who participated in the rites and everybody who gave us the requests in chat as well. This was, of course, Pyre Community Rite Night, and if you're interested in getting more involved in multiplayer Pyre, then the best way to do so is by joining the Rite Club Discord server, which you can do by clicking on that link right there. My name is Lids, I'm hosting these Rite Nights, and my streaming schedule is weeknights. We're doing a combination of Path of Exile 2, and The First Descendant. Fridays, we are doing Mass Effect Andromeda multiplayer. Saturdays, we're doing Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. And then obviously, Sundays, we're doing Pyre. Then Lids Vids on YouTube as well, posting the VODs for all those streams, so if you missed anything, you can catch it there as well. Also doing some Hades 2 videos straight to YouTube, as well as probably a Path of Exile 2 build guide in the relatively near future. Fingers crossed. Need to do a lot of work to make that happen, though. If you haven't done so yet already, though, you can, of course, also hit the follow button to get a notification for when I go live. Also, at Lids Vids on Twitter. I post there when I go live as well. But actually, the best place to stay up to date on all things Lids is my Discord, which you can join by clicking on that link right there. But that's going to be it for me for tonight. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And I'll catch you next time.